I do know about this situation. Partly because I saw it on Twitter. So we'll see if there's anything new that I don't know.
Absolute cesspool of a website. I think we can all agree on that. But like any other website, it does have an algorithm that tries to find what interests you and pushes it right in your face to make you stay there longer. Now yes, I follow a bunch of VTubers, they follow me back. It assumes that I'm interested in VTubers, and you know what? I am. I mean, clearly, just look at my channel. And thanks to this algorithm, sometimes it'll feel like a coliseum, where I'll scroll down on my feed and see two VTubers I've never heard of fight to the death over accusations.
Did we watch Gladiator?
Most of the time, it's very trivial things that can be ignored, but sometimes there are some ridiculous controversies, and that's exactly what happened in this situation. This involves a partnered streamer with almost 40,000 followers. And unlike a lot of my other videos, there's no need to be neutral here at all because this person's actions are unjustifiable.
So I know what happened with these two. In a sense,
to defend her.
I don't know the end of it though.
But it wasn't just Baybub, it was also her friends, including
I was watching
but
part
not
of this and I was
limited
like,
to another partnered streamer by the name of Antan, who is equally, if not more, terrible. This is the standard internet villain story. Two very unlikable people did something bad, they tried to double down on it, and eventually only apologized because they felt forced to. It's hilariously bad, so let's get right into it.
Okay.
So typically, when a Twitch partner gets banned, the automated account by the name of Streamer Bans will let everyone know about it. This is exactly what happened on August.
Wow. Oh, that reminds me of something. Have you guys seen the new Twitch thing? They've taken down the what's it called? The goals. I can't think of the other word. The goals to be able to make money on Twitch. Honestly,
August 10th,
fucking
2024,
brilliant
Baybub got banned for the first time on Twitch. But this isn't how the majority of people found out about her being banned. Now yes, she had made a post saying, I got banned on Twitch for 7 days for things I did not do. A small Dead by Daylight creator got very hostile towards me and my friends who played against him, and he nitpicked lines and made it all that I said it. I'm with my family right now, so I will appeal and get more into this later. The thread does go on and we'll get to it, but most people still didn't find out about this through this tweet. They found out about it by someone quote tweeting this with exactly what she did to the smaller streamer. This was the tweet that most people aware of this saw in their Twitter feed by Spookin' Jukes, quote tweeting that tweet we just saw from Bub and saying, you deserve to be banned. You and Antan Desu are both Twitch partners, and you, along with your friends, shamed a streamer with 700 followers because you lost a match of Dead by Daylight. You also pulled up his stream while live and all harassed him in his chat. Pathetic. Linking a clip, 1 minute, 22 seconds.
I'm not saying never. I have played Dead by Daylight. I did enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy it enough to keep playing it. Would you guys be interested in seeing me play that? Because I know Promo plays it a lot.
Long. In it, you'll see exactly why she got banned and exactly why she was getting so much hate. Watch, it's crazy.
4K hours and they're streaming this gameplay, bro. I'm so sure nobody is gonna get entertained by this.
They're a streamer?
Yep.
I'ma go annoy them.
Really, bitch?
He's a white man.
I wanna see the chat. I wanna see the chat.
Wait, what did she say?
Of course he's a white man.
I wanna see the chat. I wanna see the chat. Hold on, let's see. Why are we being so sad?
I did not hump anyone this match.
Why you sit on single gen?
Well, you sit on single gen. There were 3 fucking gens left on the map. 1 gen was 99. The sheer amount of viewers and streaming and you people like this, man. I did not hump a single person. Can you link the clip where I humped? Link it.
I'm gonna close their tab. It's not fun. This guy is whining like a little bitch and does not want to admit anything they're doing.
That's small behavior. It's okay, it happens. That's why you only have 18 viewers.
Okay.
Yeah, true. It's
okay, I get trash talking. That's just being a bitch.
The two partnered streamers in
I
the
trash talk
chat
people.
is too much for him to handle, unfortunately.
You open his stream, the first thing you say is like, "Oh, of course it's a white guy." I'm like, what?
Dumb looking white man.
Oh boy.
Like, it wasn't racist. I just, you know, he looks very privileged, and he uses the way he talks. Tells a lot about how much privilege he has. Pubescent white boy.
Yeah.
I said that his penis is very small.
What a bunch of wholesome people, right?
They honestly seem like
Let's get
dicks.
into this mess. So look, Dead by Daylight's a very popular game. I'm sure you know how it works. Just
It's
in
also a
case you
thing of,
don't,
like-
there's 4 players.
Let me give you like an example of what I mean. One of my mates, I don't play with her too much. I try not to play multiplayer games with her because she is toxic as all hell. Which is, hey, I can't change her type situation. I just don't play with her anymore because I can't handle that. It's like you've seen me lose and lose and lose and lose and keep getting killed and killed and killed and killed again. You've seen me be annoyed about it. Yes, I sometimes bitch about it and everything, but I don't go for a personal attack. And I always try my best to be kind. Because at the end of the day, it's just a person at the end. And they've beat me. Like, most of the time it's fair. If it's not fair, I blame the game. Like, there's a line. Yeah. And I always try and stay on the other side of the line. Because I don't want to be the type of person that does that show shit. I don't
trying to
understand
avoid
people.
a killer, right?
Being
the
kind costs
quote-unquote
nothing.
smaller streamer, Napnide, is the killer, and he's after Bub and her 3 friends. He quite literally wiped the floor with them, okay? He absolutely destroyed them. And additionally, they were accusing him of humping them, which is the equivalent of something
Humping?
like teabagging in games like Halo or Call of
Oh,
Duty.
come on,
It's seen
teabagging
as
is
toxic.
teabagging.
So they went to his stream to, I mean, you know, there's no other way to say it, harass him. They started typing in his chat. They started saying very mean things that we'll get into later.
Oh, damn, he's...
But I mean, honestly, what they just said on stream was...
Holy shit, look at that. During the incident, he had 700. Look at the boost he's got. Damn, that's a good work.
I mean, you know, there's no other way to say it. Harass him. They started typing in his chat. They started saying very mean
he
things
just a
that
Dead
we'll
by
get
Daylight
into
streamer?
later. But I mean, honestly, what they just said on stream was insane. Like, the first thing you say is, of course, he's a white guy. Like, what? This was, of course, said by Antan, who is the other partner streamer in this equation, along with Baybub. So first thing she
look what
says
they've done.
is something about his skin color, then says he is privileged just from the tone of his voice, whatever the hell that means, whatever the hell that means. Then making fun of his view count, saying that, oh, him seeing 2 partnered badges in his chat made him too stressed out, it seems. Which is so ironic because that actually sounds like something a privileged person would say, right? The
Yeah,
whole
how
thing
to
was
be a
done in
bu- how to be a
very
bitch
poor taste,
101.
And that's not how a partnered streamer should behave at all. It goes against TOS on Twitch. Not only does harassment go against TOS, but also as a streamer, especially a partnered streamer, when you talk badly about another streamer on the platform, you also face special consequences, like maybe a longer ban. So their reasoning was he was being toxic. He was humping them after killing them, which is why they were so mean to him. But Spook and Jukes also included this reply showing that actually this was all fabricated. There was no humping at all. Watch. So here's the killer.
And then you do that.
And they're saying that was humping.
What?
Then you hump me.
What?
Okay.
That looks like he just lost track.
What?
And this is his point of view. This is him.
You're dead. Rose,
He was just trying to pick her up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he just
He was
lost track.
crawling and he was just trying to pick her up. That's humping. That's like the equivalent of teabagging. In what world? I don't know.
He
So
just
this
lost
leads
track.
us back to Baybub's tweet, which was her saying, oh, no, what I said was out of context. I'm being harassed. This is a hate campaign against me. By the way, she got community noted if you didn't notice. Bub the Law was caught on clips harassing the other streamer and also using racist remarks of course, it's a white man. linking the clip we saw from Spook and Jukes. I do want to quickly point out that the community note is wrong here.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
person
say,
who
it was the
said,
other
of course
person.
it's a white man, was Antan, not Babub, but everything else is correct. Babub then continues. As soon as the game was over, me and my friends moved on, but this person kept talking about me making up things I don't understand. Why am I being punished for something where I am not in the wrong? This feels very wrong and unfair, Twitch support. I will be appealing with my point of view tomorrow. Yet another community note shows up here saying, Bub is deliberately lying. They were talking about him in the next games as well. Linking the same clip, and I think this is referencing how even after the game ended, in the end game screen, they were still talking about him. Then Babub said, person who claims I said the quoted below are not right. Certain cited things were never said by any of my friends. I did say only he has probably small dick by sitting on a single generator, or that he seems like an asshole, but that is the only things that came out of my mouth. As you can see, the accusations here are that she and her friends said all these things. There's a lot of things here that I personally have not heard from the clips that were shared, so some things might be exaggerated, but honestly at this point, they don't have to be exaggerated because what I've heard already is enough to deem her a terrible person. Then she says, I would like to also say that this person, and just so you know, when she says person here, she means the person she harassed. She says, this person kept encouraging their audience to come over to my stream to report me and making allegations that I sent Army from my stream to his chat, which is a lie. The only people who came to his chat was Xim, Antan, and then after 2 minutes, myself.
I doubt
Again, dude,
that.
it's like, you harassed someone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I doubt that. If she did that on stream, you know for a fact other people came with her.
Mean to them. Honestly, if he actually told his audience to go report you, he's in the right. Let's just make that one clear. Then she continues, also kind of funny that this person suddenly is hiding their VODs private and subs only. Surely they have nothing to hide in this VOD. Why would they make VODs private otherwise?
Wait, didn't we just
As
see...
of August 23rd, they're not. Hers are though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I saw that.
One last thing, though this wrongful ban from that person, I don't support or encourage people in going after the person that got me banned. Yeah, it's upsetting, but I don't want you guys going hunting them down or wish them death threat. This will get resolved. If not, we meet again in 7 days. So yeah, the classic don't harass them guys, even though that's literally what you did to get banned. This is so ironic, dude. It's so stupid. And of course, I don't think there's a single reply here that is siding with her.
Yeah,
okay,
I can
there's
imagine.
not a single one. Everyone is against her, saying, no, we caught you in 4K. There's no way you actually stand by this. Like, actually, crazy. And on the post from the streamer bans account saying that Babub got banned, you can see her partnered streamer friend, Antan, saying, totally not deserved. One idiot encouraged his viewers to mass report her for a game is such a joke.
Yep, you sound like a bitch.
Really not making it better for her or for her friend. And then
No, they are not.
added, totally unfair to see Twitch support siding with someone who is lying about everything and still get punished for speaking back. Free my girl, she's all I have. What the fuck?
Yeah, we have
both
video
Antan
proof.
and Babub were doubling down on this, even though we had clips. Like, we heard everything, we saw everything. The dude didn't do anything.
I have to
He's
hold
just
it for
a
a little
smaller
while.
streamer who is better than you at a video game. They still were doubling down here. And now everyone caught wind of this, right? Many drama channels were talking
Kayla,
about it
thank
in
you, hi.
VTubing circles. A lot of people were aware of this, and they were not gonna let them get away with it. As all of this was going on, Napnight, the streamer who was harassed in this situation, posted this statement replying to Babub's initial tweet, saying this: giving my 2 notes about this since I am again getting messages, follows, and join requests of your viewers in my server. I just want to be left alone, just like I wanted to be left alone then. Victimizing yourself and twisting the truth here is not doing any good. At the end of the day, you came to my stream while viewing it in yours when I said, good games, well played, and told that you guys were very good at the game and gave me quite a tough match. Your co-streamers also mentioned that they want to come and annoy me in your live stream beforehand. You quickly joined her in my chat with malicious intents.
Lovely.
Your co-streamers mentioned that I should get shot hours after matching up with me while you hyped her. All this just because you lost in a video game. So
okay. Saying someone needs to get shot after losing in a video game is insane. Like, that is
mention here,
insane.
I
Asylum
didn't see this clip,
levels of
but
insane.
if he's talking about it, he has no reason to lie, right? That's insane to actually say that over a game on Twitch as a partnered stream. That's fucking crazy to me. Anyway, he continues. Your point of view and all the stuff I mentioned was sent to Twitch. You cutting these parts out of it and resending them to Twitch doesn't change anything. I would suggest you take the 7-day ban and try to remember good etiquette next time you are streaming without making fun of smaller streamers and their skin color, accent, penis size, how they look, nor come to their chat to shame them for just starting out on Twitch. Do better, all the best. Nap. P.S. Feel free to watch my point of view of the match and see for yourself how polite I was during the whole time. It is just a video game. Nothing justifies your behavior here. I can confirm this because I watched Nap's point of view. He was very polite. There was no weird behavior from him.
Yeah,
he
I
was
can
just
imagine.
playing the game, man. But of course,
Here's the thing, if someone's telling you, go watch the footage, you know for a fact they're telling the truth. You know,
this
they know they're
clip
telling the
of
truth.
them saying that he should get, normally I would have actually watched the VODs of both Antan and Babub to find that clip in particular, but they have both set their VODs to subscribers only, which means I have to pay money to watch them. I am not about to give them a fucking dime, bro. There's no way I'm giving them a cent. So you know what? I'm gonna take Nap's word for it. The fact that they said that is insane. Additionally, we have a screenshot here that shows us some of the things that Babub said in Nap Knight's chat. Like, for example, sorry, we didn't mean to bring more viewers over. You clearly aren't worth it.
Damn,
Become a better person. And you can even see, I think, one of Babub's friends, Simco, saying, it's just us three from the game, nobody else is here, indicating that this is a dead stream and that this person shouldn't even be streaming. They're a waste of space, right? The person who tweeted this...
Okay, now, as someone who actually has had dead streams, still stream. Every stream is like worth it in some way. Yes, there's gonna be some that aren't entertaining. You just have to deal with. You just have to deal with it and get better. I'm pretty sure some of my streams at the beginning were like dog shit. I'm pretty sure I've gotten better at it at this point. Lilith can probably tell you. I mean, she's been here since the fucking beginning at this point. Damn, nearly 2 years now, actually.
These message logs got blocked by Antan immediately, which should say a lot. Now, to everyone's surprise, Streamer Bands did another tweet that said Twitch partner Babub has been unbanned after 2 days, 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Why is it
this
just so
means
bad?
that the ban appeal she had sent Twitch worked out. Twitch saw her as innocent, which is ridiculous. The entire reply section was against this, some saying that she should be banned permanently. It was a very unpopular decision from Twitch. But Babub was celebrating like nothing had happened, trying to move on from this like she was really the victim.
Yeah,
Again,
you're not going to be
her
able to move on
replies
from this.
painted a very different picture, with everyone saying that Twitch really screwed up here and that she shouldn't be on the platform. She streamed a couple of times after being unbanned. And of course, a lot of people were criticizing her in her chat. So eventually on August 15th, 3 days after being
I don't know.
unbanned,
I think you can have
she
a
made
look on
this
the
tweet
actual thing,
saying,
can't you?
I will be taking a few days off. I am not a drama frog, but certain people love milking things. Believe what
I
you
think
want
it's
to believe.
hashtag
I will not
follower
stop you,
age,
but
I
there's
think.
always other side of the coin. I'm sorry to whoever my actions caused harm, even though it wasn't meant with hostility. And again, dude, I think this might be the most community noted
Wasn't
person
meant with
I've ever
hostility.
seen in a
Calling her
video
saying
of
it was
mine.
like dick.
Another
Really?
community note says, Bub is trying to downplay her harassment and racist remarks that she and her friend Antan Desu caused towards a smaller streamer due to them losing a match in Dead by Daylight against the other party.
Damn,
Again,
that was in,
linking
like,
the clip of them being very weird
New
towards
Year's?
Nap Night. Babub
Not
then
last year,
replies to this
the year
tweet
before that, I
with
think.
another bigger statement. This is a Discord post she made in her server saying, I won't tag at everyone. If you feel like reading this, go ahead. You may have seen the tweet targeted at my side. It is clear a certain person we won't name is holding strong personal grudge against me. It is really sad to see, even more sad that a lot of things are twisted and clips are taken out of context to make me look the worst. Nope, they really don't have to be taken out of
Yeah, they
context
don't
to
have
make
to be
you
taken
look
out of
bad. You
context.
did it yourself. She continues, I'm not saying I'm innocent in the whole matter. Certain things were said mainly by my friends and I could have and should have stopped them. Certain people in this world are more sensitive to some stuff being said, even though they are harmless, but that is how things are. Again, she's now tripling down on the fact that she did nothing wrong. She continues, to be completely honest, I'm not good with these situations. It is not good for anyone's mental. I will not be interacting with the said post because that is pretty much what those people want.
What a
I
coward.
had said my side of the story, and out of due respect of the other party, I did not ever include any clips to stain their reputation or make it seem like I'm targeting them / harassing them, even though the evidence is clear in there.
Yeah, the evidence is clear that you're the
She has to be
bitch.
schizophrenic at this point, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way she's doing this and thinking it's a good idea. What is she talking about? What clips could she possibly find of Nap Night that make him look bad at this situation? There are none. Next thing she says is this. Once more, for the very last time, I never sent anyone to target the said individual.
And for the last time, bullshit. When you go into that size of a streamer's chat, the size that you are, people are going to follow you.
Didn't have to, because you sent yourself to his chat to target him as well as your friends, so this doesn't make any sense to include. She continues, however, as of current time, it is clear this person won't stop until I'm stomped completely to the ground, and they even went the length to report some of my sub emotes to get them taken down, showing them. I never
How'd you know
said
that
go
he
after
reported
them being Napnight, because there's nothing I hate more than bullying.
You are what you hate.
Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Yeah, she continues. However, as of now, I am the one who is getting attacked and forced to take the blame for everything, even things that did not come out of my mouth. Cornered and stained and pointed fingers out. It is not very healthy for me to continue streaming with the current situation. My content does not resonate around drama, and if you watch me or even tuned in, you are well aware what kind of person I am. Because the situation is as it is, I feel I cannot even defend myself because it will just look like I'm making excuses, so I will just disappear if that is what people really want. If it makes the world a better place, then be it. I just really like injustice like this because I really feel wrong.
Well, no, to be fully honest, I got really fucking lucky with you, Lilith. Like, the thing is, you came in, you were chill, you were helping me, you were talking and shit. And for the most part, you were kind of just there sometimes. And then it was like a thing of, do you want mod? I was lucky in the fact that you're so chill. If you were someone else, and I just, because I was very trusting back then when it comes to like mods and shit, I shouldn't have been. And it was someone else, I could have been fucked. Especially like you're on my server and everything.
So look, it's clear English is not a first language. I feel like Google Translate would have done a better job, especially with that last sentence. But she's pretty much saying she hates injustice and she feels wronged. She's being framed. She's being attacked for no reason other than just existing and being a wholesome streamer. And man, a tear is running down my cheek right now. But this is delusion to the highest level. It's insane. But that delusion did not last, because 2 days after posting this on August 17th, she finally came out with an apology with 1,000 replies. Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure that gets like
Here's what
muddy when the fact that I'm the one
I want
keeping
to
you in
start
my
off
basement.
by sincerely apologizing to Nap Night. Wow, took you a while. Finally.
Okay, what happened in terms of she had to apologize?
I'm responsible for the guest I invite
That's
to my
my
broadcast,
question.
and of course for the way I react to what is being said, be it idle, going along with it, as we're in this case, or taking appropriate measures to prevent or stop the harmful situation, which was the right course of action I was expected to take, but did not. The insult I referred to you as was uncalled for, and in the heat of the moment of the accumulated frustration from previous matches that I ended up wrongly taking out on you. As a partnered streamer, I meant to help, support, and encourage other creators, and be someone they can look up to, especially to be in control of my emotions and how I act upon them. However, I was far from being such a person, and I am ashamed of it. In my content,
you weren't ashamed of it 2 days ago.
emphasis on creating a safe space and being a comfort zone to others, which is definitely not what I displayed there. I have let all of you down by avoiding the importance of the matter and the immoral behavior I showed in the recent days. Every time I find a new game to stream, I get very passionate about it. Dead by Daylight is a hidden gem I discovered a few months back. It is a game I'm very fond of playing, and I like to get better at it. The way I reacted to the situation with lack of sportsmanship and wrongful conduct takes the joy away from the game to others. I would like to apologize to my community and my supporters. I'm thankful to the people who see the good in me through this mistake. And then she ends it by saying,
did you just not want to do the job anymore?
The harsh statements that were said were hurtful and not deserved towards him. In the past days, I have been going through comments, messages, as well as the video focusing on what happened with other points of view. What was done is wrong. I was wrong, and I fear that I have become someone that does not match the standards I believe should be upheld. I'm sorry to you, Nap Knight, and everyone I let down. I believe the best step for me to take right now is to reflect on my own actions and behavior and return once I see myself being who I once was before I lost my way, and only once I am able to stand with the values that I believe in. Sincerely, Bub. So yeah, I'd say this is a standard apology, but it definitely came way too late, and only after she had not just doubled down, but tripled down on the fact that she had done nothing wrong, making it very controversial. This is why it doesn't really appear sincere. It appears to have been made out of obligation rather.
Yeah, it feels like after people didn't take that last statement she did correctly, or correctly in the way she wanted it to, she doubled down on it. Well, she decided to go, okay, so this isn't working, let's go another direction. And tried to apologize, but yeah,
rather than sincerity.
Bit too late.
And you can see the same opinion of mine reflected in many of the replies, right? With some people saying that, oh, personally, if it was up to me, I'd unpartner you immediately from Twitch. With some funny comments like, this is a safe space for everyone to feel comfortable. 5 minutes later, oh, of course it's a white man, lol. She's not about to get away with this, and a lot of people are going to hold her accountable even after this apology. But of course, there was another elephant in the room. People were also holding Antan accountable, the other partnered streamer in this equation, and the person who had made the whole white man privileged comment. She was blocking pretty much anyone who had something to say about her or Babeup. Something substantial, because compared to Babeup's 10,000 followers on Twitter, she had way more presence on this platform.
And she's doing nothing.
She actually posted her apology on August 16th, 2024, one day before Babeup's apology. But the reason why I left this till the end is because it got community noted.
Oh, okay.
It is a very controversial apology. So let's read it, okay? Make up your opinion on it, and then let's look at the community note as well as the almost 1,000 replies to this post. All right, let's do it. The post starts off in French, saying Bonjour tout le monde, j'ai demandé l'aide d'un ami pour m'aider à vous écrire aujourd'hui et j'espère qu'un jour vous me pardonnerez. So in English, this means, hey everyone, I asked a friend to help me write this today and I hope that one day you'll be able to forgive me. Then the rest is in English, and she says, as I've been sick for the past week and just have been released from the hospital, today I find I have to speak of these events publicly.
Instantly, I don't trust the apology. As soon as, like, I can understand, like, saying, oh, I've been away. I apologize, so I haven't spoken it. As soon as, like, oh, I was sick and was in the hospital, it seems like they're trying to emotionally limit. Instantly.
That's a very interesting way to start your statement. Guys, if you've been on the internet long enough, you know that when someone starts off their apology with a pity party, it's gonna be real juicy. You're just fishing for sympathy. This isn't about you. This is about your behavior towards a smaller streamer. Then she says, I'm not here to defend myself because we all act a certain way when our past trauma is triggered.
How was your trauma triggered?
But I don't want my poor health and past trauma to be an excuse. That's why you mentioned it. I want it to be a way for me to keep growing in the best version of myself that I always strive for. I want to say first and foremost, I'm sorry to my community and I'm thankful and grateful to the people that are aware of who I am as a person and know that a little misunderstanding doesn't define me or make me a bad person. I made a mistake which made me only human.
Which is, yes, they made a mistake. If, and this is if, they had fucking apologized at the beginning, oh my god, no one would be too pissed off. Legit.
I'm really not that great at talking or fighting in general. It's not something I do by nature, only if I had no choice but to defend myself. Dead by Daylight is very much outside my comfort zone as a game, and being new to it, I wasn't aware of a lot. I come from a different culture. I grew up speaking French and Arabic, and as an African, I have dealt with all sorts of racism. Oh, here we fucking go.
Oh, are they gonna do
that?
I can't be racist?
I felt finding out I was using a derogatory slur was beyond me. I'm truly sorry, as for the whole entire time, I never thought it meant more than what it is, a description or a person with lighter skin tones. I'm so very sorry for this. Yeah, dude, it's just a description. You know, like if I open a stream right now and I'm like, ugh, of course it's a black guy. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I just thought I was describing his skin tone. That's it. I was just describing the person, you know? It sounded like I was disgusted? No way. No. You completely misunderstood me. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. She continues. In French, it has a more playful tone. Un blondinet riche. Blondinet is literally just a boy or a girl with blonde hair. That's it. The second word she was describing, riche, just simply means rich. Regardless of whether it's a French expression, I can't confirm or deny, guys, I'm not French, I just live in the country. There was an undeniable tone of disgust when she said, ugh, of course he's a white guy. So regardless if an expression is meant to be playful, when you say it with disgust, of course, all of a sudden it becomes racist. I mean, I think that's just common sense. She says, this is why I wasn't understanding my wrongdoing about it, and I don't think I will ever apologize enough for it, but I can assure you it won't ever be a part of my vocabulary as I do not condone nor support racism. I mean, she still said, oh, he's a privileged white guy, he's so privileged, so I don't believe this, personally. I really don't. I just believe that she never thought it was racist. She still doesn't think it's racist.
So the thing is, that's the thing. She's not even apologizing for it. She's not apologizing for it. She's apologizing for how it sounded. She doesn't think she did anything wrong with it.
Only because people pointed it out, she's apologizing for it. She then continues. Not to the point of discussing his numbers. This one was very low of me, and I don't even know how it actually came out of my mouth. We had it in school, but like, I was struggling with fucking English. I'm just ashamed. Not because people found out, but because I felt bad for even saying that.
No, it's because people found out.
Which is why I attempted to contact the person in question and apologize, which was in vain. With no way to reach them, I hope that this amazing community will deliver my message. So, okay, here's the funny thing. In Napnight's reply, right, his initial reply to Baybub, someone asked this after Antan's apology on August 16th, linking her post and asking, did she really try to reach out to you to apologize? And then Napnight said, hi, not really, has had me blocked ever since I answered her tweet. So I guess he's referencing this right here. And I'm pretty sure this person asking this question actually got blocked by Antan because you're unable to view the post they quote tweeted.
Wow.
She has just been blocking everyone. Anyway, she then continues.
I tried to apologize by
watching your
blocking.
VODs, I realized we share a deep pain that only someone with the same deep cut could understand. It made me feel angry at first because I didn't understand it, but now I can see your pain. Your past doesn't define you. I'm sorry I wasn't a better encounter to you, a new friendship, or just a new gaming buddy. Instead, I was a bully, which is unacceptable, and that's why I apologize and hope nothing but the best for you. I'm so very sorry for my actions that were a one-time thing. I can assure you, just like you've never heard of me before, you won't ever hear from me again. So yeah, this post comes off as very insincere, but what doesn't help is the community note absolutely cooking Antan to ashes.
Is that your only reason to do it? Because
someone that is genuinely sorry wouldn't be reveling in their acts while diminishing and blocking people. After it became quite the problem, the apology was released. Also, to justify racism because one experienced it is not okay.
Yes.
End the cycle of violence.
Yeah, no, is that the only reason
Linking
I'm
this
French?
tweet right here,
Women look
which
pretty?
showed what she said to the streamer ban message saying that Baybub got banned. And interestingly enough, the person who posted this image on August 16th, the day Antan apologized, got blocked by Antan.
Oh my god.
Simply for just having a different opinion.
There's so many ways they could have dealt
I don't
with
think
this.
anyone in the replies believes this. And we see Spook and Jukes here yet again saying this. While some of this apology does appear genuine, the part where you say, a little misunderstanding doesn't define me is what I'm having trouble with. How is this a misunderstanding? You harassed someone and shamed them for their viewer/appearance. There's no misunderstanding. And yeah, some others also point out the fact that half or more of this was just her talking about herself and her trauma. That's not gonna work. The consequences of all this were catastrophic to both Baybub and Antan. Antan hasn't streamed in 11 days, and Baybub hasn't streamed in 7 days. It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might come back maybe in a couple more weeks or a month.
See, I'm still trying to learn Japanese.
Of course, when it comes to being able to collaborate with others or even just participate in the broader community, they'll definitely have a very hard time making any new friends.
Yeah, there's no one gonna want to touch them
properly. On the other end of the spectrum, though, Napnight is sitting at almost 9,000 followers, and hopefully, after this video comes out, maybe he can reach 10,000 followers. It's a huge follower gain because when they bullied him, he had 700 followers. He has gained over 8,000, and he keeps gaining every single day. Very well deserved.
Honestly, let him
hopefully
keep going.
One day he'll have more followers than those two bullies so that they can't even bully him about that anymore. You know, these are my favorite stories, guys. Clear villains a victim, and a happy ending for the victim, a very bad ending for the villains. Isn't that wonderful? You know, you get a story like this every once in a while, and of course, when I see it, I'll make a video about it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good laugh or were just entertained by this.